The Pattaya area of Thailand's eastern seaboard is host to a beguiling range of attractions. The range includes anything from ancient Thai traditions to modern adventures. You can find the simple pleasures of the nation's most lively party street or be humbled by unique religious treasures. Explore nature, art, science, and culture in ways you would never have imagined. Enjoy the raw beauty of the rainforest canopy or the glitz and glamour of the Cabaret stage. Our video of the 11 best attractions in Pattaya is just a sample of the amazing variety you can find in the area. These are the absolute must-see features, which every itinerary for every visitor should include. Many of the items on our list are unique in Thailand, while some are unequaled in the entire world. Let's go to the video. Number 1. Walking Street. The sights and sounds of Walking Street are quite unlike anything else in Thailand. Other towns and cities try to claim to have their own version, but nothing comes close to matching the 500 meters of fun which is found at the end of Pattaya's beach road. Taking its name from the fact that it is closed to vehicle traffic after 1800 hours, almost every building on both sides of the road, as well as many in the side streets around it, is a nightclub, beer bar, restaurant or go-go bar, to the extent that the road is almost completely deserted during daylight hours as virtually everything is shut. At night, however, the road comes alive with neon lights, thumping music from different genres, food vendors, street performances, and party animals from around the world. Number 2. Sanctuary of Truth. This one-of-a-kind teak structure is a truly awe-inspiring sanctuary to a philosophical truth, which tells of the importance religion, philosophy, and art has played in human development and the folly of neglecting morality and spiritual contentment in the pursuit of materialism. It is a beautiful and humbling demonstration of human endeavor and skill, particularly when you realize that none of the wood being used has been treated or chemically protected. This means that, as one section is completed, another has succumbed to the tropical conditions and must be replaced. Number 3. Tiffany Cabaret Show. Tiffany's Cabaret Show takes place in a grand theater that, with its huge faux marble lobby, manages to be almost as spectacular as the dazzling costumes. Performers make their entrances dressed in everything from long sweeping ball gowns and plumes of feathers, to elaborate headdresses and skimpy polka dot swimwear. A breathless hour-long ride of sound, color and light ensues, a show that spans the entire hemisphere through song, dance or skit. Scenes include a Bollywood musical take on the Indian Raj, a traditional Korean fan dance, homage to China's imperial past and progress, Siam's history told through graceful Thai dance, Broadway show tunes, and slapstick burlesque. Number 4. Gnome Nutch Tropical Garden. The 2.4 kms of Gnome Nutch are full to bursting with some of the most remarkable flowers, displays, and landscape gardens in Thailand, if not the world. The team behind them have repeatedly won international awards for their designs, which include 17th century French-style gardens, a recreation of Stonehenge, creative topiary displays and gardens created exclusively with cacti, bonsais, and tropical palms. It is also the home of over 670 native and hybrid species of orchid and regular displays of classic Thai dancing, boxing, and drumming. Number 5. Pattaya Floating Market. Correctly known as the Four Regions Floating Market, the subsections of this 100,000 SQM development represent the four major areas of Thailand: the North, Northeast, Central and South. This representation comes in the form of shops and stalls selling souvenirs, fruits, food, art, handicrafts, postcards, and clothing, as well as regular cultural shows and demonstrations. Some of the 114 vendors do indeed float, selling their wares from traditional boats and canoes. The rest are built into a sturdy, stilted village, with covered walkways and stout bridges connecting them. Number 6. Wat Phra Khao Yai, Big Buddha Hill. The so-called Big Buddha certainly deserves its name, being the biggest in the region at 18 meters in height. Positioned nearly 100 meters above sea level, it watches over Pattaya and Jomtien beaches from its position on the hill dividing the two. The temple complex around the highly detailed golden-seated Buddha creates a reflective mood in its many visitors thanks to its many bells, burning incense, numerous smaller statues, and impressive views over the area. Not just tourist attraction, the site is an active temple, with locals frequently visiting to pray. Number 7. Water parks. There are many water parks and theme parks in Pattaya, with a focus on family fun to appeal to younger visitors. Most feature bit high-speed slides for the adrenaline junkies, as well as more relaxing attractions such as wave pools and lazy rivers. You can also recreate all the fun of water skiing or the thrills and spills of TV's Total Wipeout in the more specialized parks. While Pattaya may have a great selection water sports available out at sea, Pattaya Bay in particular often seems worrying chaotic because of the sheer number of watercraft in such a small area. The water parks in Pattaya give you the same fun in a more controlled environment, with lifeguards on standby and much better refreshments more immediately available. Number 8. Pattaya Viewpoint. Pattaya Viewpoint on Pratamnak Hill is the best viewpoint in the region and the place to visit day or night to get that classic shot of Pattaya's sweeping Crescent Bay. Be warned though, this is anything but an insider's tip, so expect to share your view with an almost ceaseless conveyor belt of package tours and the local traders who follow them touting cheap souvenirs and expensive refreshments. This might sound off-putting, but the reality is tours will usually stop for 10 to 15 minutes, and once they have been called back to the bus, the viewpoint becomes quiet and peaceful, perfect for enjoying the stunning scenery. Number 9. Coral Island. Coral Island near Pattaya is a little piece of paradise beyond the hustle and bustle of Pattaya. Although Thailand's famous beach resort town would not be your first thought when imagining a cerulean blue sea and a long stretch of pristine beach void of high-rise buildings and away from the claws of civilization, this little idyllic island offers exactly that and is just a short ferry ride away from Walking Street. Also known by its Thai name of Koh Larn, and sometimes as Larn Island, Coral Island is situated 7.5 kilometers west of Pattaya Beach. It has long been an alternative retreat for those who have become jaded with Pattaya's overdeveloped and overcrowded beaches. Since the island is not so far away, visitors can easily go there in the morning, stay for several hours, and then come back to Pattaya Beach in the late afternoon. The most convenient way of doing this is by taking a guided tour. Number 10. Art in Paradise. Art in Paradise takes the traditional assumptions of what an art gallery should be and completely ignores them. Instead, the art is brought to life and the visitors can become part of it through the use of optical illusions and playing with perspective. Stand in the right position and take a picture from the right angle, all of which are clearly marked out for you, and it looks like you are flying a magic carpet in the desert, crossing a rickety bridge in the jungle, swimming with dolphins in the ocean, or putting the finishing touches to famous masterpieces. Number 11. Buddha Mountain, Khao Chi Chan. Pattaya often surprises people with how much there is to see and do. It is known as one of the major party destinations of Thailand, but there are also major cultural and historical attractions, as well as fun things to spend a day seeing or doing that you cannot experience anywhere else in the world, such as the world's largest engraving of Buddha, the first Cartoon Network water park, or the world-famous Tiffany Cabaret show, and the numerous similar performances. Never miss out on what to see in Pattaya again. This comprehensive index of all must-see attractions is designed to help you plan your sightseeing activities even before you arrive. Simply browse through the list and pick the ones that are of interest to you. With all the major attractions in one place, you will end up saving so much time on your research.